Yo! Alright, we're gonna get started really quick this time. It's been a couple of days. I have just been kind of preoccupied. Kind of trying to get everything together, do the best I can with this streaming thing. It is a lot of fun. It is very anxiety inducing, so I'm trying not to get too burned out here, too. So what we are doing about that, not every day is gonna have a cam, you know? I don't think that matters too much to people, but, nobody comes by anyway at the moment. Until people do come by, I don't see why this little setup isn't sufficient. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My Overwatch is all freaked out too. Alright. I think everything is set up and ready. Shit. Now it is. I wasn't streaming. That'll help. If I hit the button. Hey, alright. I'm gonna jump into quick play real fast. It's been a long time, it feels like, since I've played. If I'm streaming, then if I'm streaming, then I'm playing. Like, I don't play really anymore unless I'm streaming. So, that might have to do with my skill here, the little skill issue. But I was also doing a little bit of computer maintenance recently, and I realized that, my monitor was set to 60 FPS, so I wasn't getting the full 144 hertz benefit, I don't think, when I was playing, so who knows, it could have been on, I don't know. Trying to fix one of these docks that I have. It's crazy how Kick has the chat figured out better than YouTube. Alright. My bad for the screech of my microphone stand, but I had to move it real fast. If anybody's there, how you doing? It's spooky season. I'm thinking about playing some spooky games instead of just Overwatch. I always set a goal every year to play, some spooky games during the spooky season, and I always kind of just let the time slide by and not actually pick anything up. I beat Resident Evil recently for the first time, the second one. I guess only halfway. I only did the Leon story. I'm pretty sure there's an entire other half of the game that I have to do. So maybe I'll do that. I kind of felt like I beat the game when I finished it as Leon. I'm trying to get this Sigma without dying myself. And I fuck up my E. Oh, bye. It does feel a lot smoother. I can't believe that. I'm pretty sure I was playing at 60. for the longest time. And I had no idea. Oh, that's not gonna work on me. I need help. Fuck. I was thinking about putting cat cam in the title. I know people love cats, but I feel like that would be kind of deceptive. But technically, there's a cat over my camera. It reminds me of my cat and his dick-headed energy. Can we... Okay, I'm gonna push up. Trap this Juno! Put her 6 feet under. Oh. I was thinking the other day, there's a bunch of different maps in Overwatch 1 that I feel like I'm missing in this game. Like, did they... I'm not sure if anybody's in the chat yet, but if anybody is, and you know the answer to this question, did they remove maps from Overwatch 2 that were in the first one? Because, I can't put my finger on the name of the map I'm thinking of, but it's, the one that Genji and Hanzo fought on in that one cinematic. I'm gonna die here. No, no! Ah, damn it. My palms are sweaty. I need to get a fan. I used to have a fan in front of my mouse that would blow very light air to keep my hands dry. Because I have a little thing called sweaty hands. And they drench my fucking mouse and keyboard. I'm sure that's lovely to hear. I need help. My hands are sweating. I fucked up getting the wrong perk, the minor one, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, anyway. Maga's new perks are strange, in my opinion. Like, it's made him feel like a weird pick, because I don't feel like I know what to... Oh, that sucks. That fucking sucks. Damn. I was just about to charge out of there. Damn, I just stepped on it too. With my pinky toe. So everybody ready to get our first glimpse at the aliens tomorrow? If anybody's here. That comment's supposed to be getting a bunch of pictures taken of it and all that. I'm ready to hear some bullshit about where or how their drones just died and did not take any pictures. Like, oh, sorry, the fucking lens cap was on. Whoops. And like we don't get anything to see. Cause aliens or not, that would be super cool to see something like that. It's apparently very anomalous, whatever that means. I'm not gonna pretend to know. Like I know what the word means, but I don't know what that entails when it comes to the whole, comet thing. Space. Oh, you bitch, get out of my face! Run, soldier, run! He's up there, actually. I thought he was up one floor lower. Fuck you. It might be GG, but I feel pretty warmed up. And by that, I mean, I'm gonna keep playing quick play, because I really need practice at the moment. But I'm feeling it. I'm understanding the flow of the game a little bit. Maybe. Warmed up. Just gonna quickly requeue. There's a lot of really cool games coming out this month. I was about to say this year. But it's crazy the other shit that's going on with like the whole 50% increase in Xbox's subscription service. Like that's insane. But on the bright side, it kind of makes the whole EA Pro look a little bit more enticing. That shit comes with Battlefield 6, and it's like $16, so now it's pretty much 50 cents more than PC Game Pass, so fuck it. I think I'm actually gonna go in on that sometime this month just to play a little bit of Battlefield. I don't really play a whole lot of Battlefield. It's not my style of shooter, but it is fun here and there. And I played a little bit of the beta. It was feeling back to what it was before, which is cool. I'm not gonna, I'll give that to them. It is Battlefield again. It kind of ran like shit, even though like I have a decent PC. I don't see why I have to. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try using this app I got called Lossless Scaling when it comes out. Maybe it'll give me the frames I need, but it's like locked at 60, and then any more than that it's going to fuck, it's gonna be stuttery. Help, help. I've been watching some guides on Hazard while I haven't been playing, and there's a lot of things I gotta keep in mind while playing him now if I actually want to get any better with him. Oh no. One being, I have to make sure I keep an eye on my health. I'm trying not to get hurt all too much, or at least lose health in dumb ways like I did just then. Another thing I shouldn't do is use my leap to engage. It's probably best used as a escape. Ow. And that's why Anna's just, oh, the bane of me right now. Damn. And the guy I was watching said the lifesteal perk isn't really that good. I mean, I guess considering the leap, I should have gone for the leap upgrade. I feel like 25% lifesteal is nice, but the block, I have to remember, isn't really 100% and doesn't need to always do damage. It, I guess, negates a pretty big chunk of damage, so as long as I have it up and I'm getting shot, it's kind of worth it. To negate damage, it's very good. Oh, that was bad, that was bad. And against those fast motherfuckers like Wu Yang, Lucio, Tracer, it's kind of nice to use that spike guard. I think that's what it's called. Man, just picked up a couple of tips from the tube to see where I'm going wrong. And there are definitely a lot of places where I was going wrong. And we're safe. Bastion is not, however. Ah, fuck. Oh no, get away from me. I'm fucked. I don't know where the fuck my team is. We were all here and then we aren't. I don't get it. I'm just trying to stay alive. Every guide I see talking about hazard says the best thing to do is to stay alive. Make sure you try to escape as much as you can while also like doing your thing. Can't just be escaping 100% of the time. It wouldn't really be worth anything at that point, but gotta make those dives worth it and then get out alive. As long as that's a thing, I think I'm playing Hazard the right way. But, just practicing for now until I feel a little bit more confident with where I am. God damn. 'Cause I'm finding myself to be that guy. Kind of, the last stream I had made me be like, alright, I need to take a break from Overwatch. Because I felt like I'm just kind of complaining about my teammates not helping me. And it's visibly causing me to do worse in-game and not like look at my own mistakes. Which defeats the purpose of practice, you know? You gotta learn from mistakes. If I'm only looking at my team's mistakes, what the fuck am I learning? Fuck you, May. Fuck you, May. No, you have a sliver of health. Also, to avoid burnout, I'm trying to... I've crafted a schedule for streaming. I'm trying to do 3-ish hours, 3 to 4 hours. 2.5 at the very least is my goal here. Streaming 3 or 4 days a week. I have to look at my notes to actually give the days and times, but we're working on these things here. We, as in me and my cat, are working on these things. He's helpful, but not as efficient as I would like. Again, I can't criticize him. He is a cat. Fucking Anna right there. I'm trying to block that Anna's view on me. Oh, die! Oh, help! Oh, I'm good, I'm out. Oh no. I turn around, there's these guys right there. I'm dead. She ate my rock! She ate my rock! Oh. Damn it. I tried climbing, but then I realized it wasn't gonna help me. Alright, we're tied, and this is it. The point. The peak of which we find victory. Fuck you. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Damn it. Another thing I kind of want to work on off stream is get together a more spooky playlist. Still want to keep... we lost. Oh well. Still want to keep the video game soundtracks going. Nothing with words or anything that can or will be trouble for me in the future, if ever. I figured playing a game, video game music won't get anything taken down. At least I think. As long as it's not like any Nintendo, I tried not to include any of that here. There are some. Just cause you can't. Some of them are just too good to not include. But yeah, I'm gonna look around tonight, see if I can find maybe some Resident Evil soundtrack. Definitely like old school Resident Evil soundtrack. Ooh, Silent Hill. Trying to think what else fits that. It doesn't even have to be a full-on horror game, but ooh, Medieval is definitely gonna be on there. Or Medieval, the old PS1 game where you play as a skeleton with one eye. I'm gonna try some Junker Queen. I haven't really played her enough. I haven't played it enough of anybody, to be fair. gotta practice. And now that my game is running smooth, I can't believe it was right before the stream started too. Right before, I was like, why does it feel like my mouse is moving at 60 hertz or frames on my main monitor? And lo and behold, it's because I had it set to 60 FPS, or god damn it, 60 hertz. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but high ground would be nice, but I don't think I can do much from that range. Oop. Sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Oh shit, I just remembered earlier today I was hopping around on Discord. I haven't used Discord in a very long time because it's very easy for people to lose themselves to it. I don't know how else to put it. I've learned that you can't be a people pleaser because it is manipulative, and it kind of goes hand in hand with Discord in a weird way, where like these people like say they're your friends, but until like going gets tough, like where the fuck they at? That's just, it's not necessarily anybody's fault. It's just like, it's almost expected to treat people like a real life friend, like they have to be. I try to keep a close-knit group of friends, so online or not, like I treat you like a real life friend, because as far as I'm concerned you are. But that's just not reality for a lot of people. And even if they don't really, like, have that intention to not have a real friendship with you, like, it's just, like, very fake. The whole online friendship side of things, especially on Discord. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made, just, like, getting off of it and kind of actively staying away from it. It's funny how it's called Discord, and it's like the opposite of Harmony. Who would have known? Oh, my hands are sweaty. I should have learned that lesson from Zenyatta. Like, what? It's right in front of me. These lessons. Yeah, stepping on eggshells so that people don't feel or take offense to things. Like, it's tiring. And it makes things just frustrating to, like, want to discourse, not discord, to have discourse with real people. It's just not possible. I feel like on Discord, 99% of the people on there are not real. I don't know how else to put it. There's just some it's just fake. And I mean, that's the fun part of it. Like, you go on there, you don't really... It's just Discord. You can walk away. And that's kind of what I've been using it for recently. More so for, like, politics and stuff. Slowly trying to understand the world. And slowly making my way downtown. Walking fast. Fuck you, Moira. I need to run. And I'm dead. I'm a really bad Junker Queen. I love this soundtrack too. It's an old PS2 game. I kind of want to play some classic games on here too. There's a guy called Happy Console Gamer on YouTube that I've watched since I was a kid. And holy shit, like, he's always been like, I wish I could do what he does kind of thing. Like, I don't know, I've never really had that kind of person. Like, I don't know, I try not to idolize. But, like, I would, yeah, it would be kind of hard not to fangirl around Happy Console Gamer. And that's probably weird to a lot of people. Like, I'm trying to think of somebody famous, like, people would freak out about. Like, I don't know why, Barack Obama came to mind. I don't think I'd freak out as much meeting Barack Obama as I would meeting the Happy Console Gamer. But yeah, he just does some really fun classic stuff in the video game sphere, and he's very passionate about it. And that's what I really dig about his content. It's just like wholeheartedly something he loves. And for a good reason. He's got a bunch of really cool stories about quitting smoking and his journey with that. And how video games affected his decision. I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking today. I'm trying. I am from New York, so the way it be. I don't know why I'm gonna feel really dumb in a second. What? Because I don't remember where this is from. Fuck. And as soon as the words came out of my mouth, this is one of the songs I was talking about earlier, that if the company found out about it, they probably wouldn't be all that happy. But it is kind of like a different version. I don't know how that works. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, but that company, holy hell, I don't want to fuck with them no matter what. I don't care if I'm being paranoid, that company scares the shit out of me when it comes to gaming. Ow. Reinhardt. Ash. I think I am gonna try some main hazard. I'm not super into Junker Queen. Excuse me. Everybody I see on at least the pro side of Overwatch say if you wanna just like climb fast, which that's just clickbait, right? There's no such thing as climbing fast. You have to actually get good. There's no way around it. But they said one of the best heroes to climb with is Junker Queen, and I guess if that's your playstyle, it doesn't really make sense the more I think about it to say one way or the other. If you practice with a hero, you should be able to climb with them. If you actually learn for mistakes, that's the whole thing with practice. Learn from the mistakes. It's hard to recognize them though, and when you're in the middle of the mistake sometimes, or even like catching yourself right before the mistake, whatever that mistake is. Like that, I think that might have been a mistake, throwing my rock down there. It's not a big mistake, but it might have been better used to get around the map, because there are some fun things you can do with this. Oh, you bitch. Life Weaver saw me. Yeah. Oh, you fuck. Thank you, May, thank you. Oh, just got me. That was a really bad May. Oh. It would have been really nice. But I wasn't. I don't know what else to say, fuck. I'm trying to talk as much as I can during these now. Just kind of let the mouth wander. Not think too much about it. Had a whole lot of anxiety. I'm not even gonna say a little bit of anxiety. I was super fucking anxious to start this stream. But over time it's gotten easier, just like anything though, like... That's the tricky fucking thing about anxiety is, like, you have to torture yourself, you have to go against everything in your body telling you not to do something. One of my, damn it. One of my goals with streaming and other things that I'm doing in my life is, and I'm gonna get real here, I guess, for a minute, is getting comfortable with being seen. I have just thinking about it, like, oh fuck. I have a huge fear of people looking at me, or just being seen at all. It's so hard to FaceTime. When I FaceTime, and like even for my therapist appointments, my therapist has only ever seen the top portion of my head. And I've been seeing her for over a year now. Like, to explain a little better, maybe, just for people if they ever see this to picture. It is kind of silly to think about in my mind. But in the moment, it's just what I do, because it just feels like there's... Everything is pulling me to not show my face on camera, and I hate that. It's super uncomfortable. But to picture it, my therapist has only seen the bridge of my nose up to like my head and everything. So just my eyes pretty much peeking over like that dude from Home Improvement. I try to have some humor with the shit. I have to start laughing at myself. That's what I'm trying to do. But it truly is just one of the most uncomfortable things that I've ever had to deal with. And it sucks. It seems like such a tiny thing being looked at. Like, I don't know. That's why it's been kind of hard to talk about it, even to myself, because going back to Discord again, like, being too comfortable, it makes it hard to look at the negative things in yourself, looking those demons head on has done so much good recently. God damn. That was fun. I'm just kind of yapping right now. I don't know if any of it makes sense. But, yeah, working on that whole fear of being seen. And it's crazy. Like, part of that, I'm gonna say, I'm sure, comes from the fact that I was severely overweight growing up. Up to about 19 years old, I was at my peak weight, 420 plus pounds. I know, a funny number. And I moved out on my own. And after that, I just I didn't even realize at the time I was just dropping the weight. I wouldn't say it was done the most healthy way, and I definitely would not ever go ahead and recommend anybody ever do it the way that I did it. It wasn't even intentional. What had happened was I didn't know how to cook. I just didn't eat. I don't know what it's called. I don't want to say I had any kind of eating disorder. But I just didn't eat. And in a year, I had been kind of flabbergasted, because it even doesn't sound real in my own, like, mind or voice, but I had lost 200 pounds in a year. People didn't believe me. I have pictures and, like, dates, because of, like, I don't want to say Facebook, I guess. I can't really hide that, I guess, anymore. But, yeah. It's definitely, I guess, it would be considered, some issues with, like, body dysmorphia. I still see myself as a really fat dude when I'm not. So, I'm working on that whole thing in its entirety at the moment. And it's so hard, because everything is telling me to get the fuck out of here and run. Or just not even do it. Half the time, like, don't even, just my mind tells me not to stream, you know? But it's not gonna help me. It's not. It's done so much good for my anxiety, just a little bit that I have streamed. It's made actual improvement in my life. So, whether or not I'm talking to myself 99% of the time, I feel like it's worth it, at least for that. And, who knows, maybe I'll get good at Overwatch. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try.
What healers do you guys think is most important to know how to play?
That's a good question.
Match. Good question. Mercy's Lucius Toes. Shinji. Get in a fucking robot. True. Shock. Mercy Emoshi allows you to watch and learn other heroes' abilities. They do.
I fucked up. See, gotta call out those mistakes and learn from them. The mistake that I made there was I took a lot of damage unnecessarily. Just like there, by leaping in instead of using my leap to escape, and I did it again. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Can't see, and it was kind of useless. We're gonna use that and improve. And I fucked up again. Alright, I really think it would be kind of fun to maybe get one of those shock bracelets that you like activate every single time you do something wrong or do a habit that you are trying to break. 'Cause I need some discipline. Hey, Freya. Oh. That time I think it was kind of worth it to jump in, because I can get that Hanzo. My team got the Ramatra. The Lucio's just kind of bouncing around by himself. A sneaky Lucio, and by sneaky, I mean totally audible from every direction that he goes in. Up and down, I can hear where you are, Lucio. Ah, fuck! I need to get out. Okay, okay. Okay, that worked. My aim was a bit off there though. I realized also, while I was taking my break, I found my old mouse that I started gaming with. At least PC gaming with. And it's one of those Razer Death Adder, like one you see everywhere. And I realized, like, comparing it in my hand to my current mouse, my mouse, the one in my hand, is super small. And it just doesn't feel right to hold in my hand. Like, there's just this looseness where my hand just has so much space in between it and the mouse. Oh, I almost pushed them in there. That was crazy. But yeah, we're almost hitting that 1 hour mark.
Smiley face.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, hitting that 1 hour mark soon on the stream. Which means gonna take a short break, bio break, grab a drink, use the bathroom, maybe wash the face a little bit, you know, wake up a little bit more. It is nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Decided to do a late stream. The schedule that I have set up is kind of mixed, with some of the times being around this time. I'm trying to stream a little bit earlier next time. So we might just do the minimum 2.5 hour stream tonight. But going forward, I'm trying to do at least 3. Well, no, at least 2.5, but I'm trying to do 3, 4 if I can. But I'm not gonna go crazy with it, because it's super easy to get burnt out. Especially in the beginning, and like, what does that help? It's not gonna get me any viewers any faster, or get me anybody to talk to any faster than here. If I get burnt out and I'm streaming 4 hours every day, and then just drop it because it wasn't fun. But today feels a lot better than the last one. I knew it was time to kind of reevaluate things after that last one. I was just kind of like fed up with Overwatch and everything in between that too. Now, took a break from Overwatch too within that period of time, so actually having a bit of fun with this. Kinda in the background for me. Like, I'm not trying super hard, but I am trying to learn. Trying to get better. That means seeing the mistakes, calling them out, trying to learn from them. I almost died there. Yeah, back up into my wall. I need to... Damn it. I need to change my crosshair for Hazard. I really like having the box crosshair with his shots, because it kind of just fits. It makes it easier to kind of picture his shot pattern a little better, if that makes sense. Here we go. That's okay. I thought it was like 10 seconds remaining. I don't know why I decided to go along. That was my bad. It might be a short stream night. I might actually cut it at 1 hour just to kind of... Because I don't know, this was kind of an off-the-cuff stream. I wasn't really going according to my schedule or anything, and it is much later than I would normally stream anyway. So, in about 7 minutes here, I think I'm gonna end the stream. But if anybody's there, I appreciate you regardless of what I'm about to say next. If you want to see me go live, give me a sub or a follow or whatever these platforms ask you to do to know when I go live. I have a link tree if you can find that in one of my bios, whether it's on my YouTube or my Kick bio. The link tree has everything there from the YouTube, the Kick, Cash App, hint hint. Just kidding, I don't really expect any money. What else is on there? There's Twitter, Instagram. I'm trying to figure them out too alongside all of this. I've never really used social media like that. So I don't know if it's even actually doing any good pushing out little posts every now and then before my stream. Because I don't know if anybody actually sees them. I feel like I might have better luck just throwing some TikToks together and being like, I like this kind of shit, come to my stream sometimes, say hey. I don't know. Trying to have fun with this. I am having fun with it. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. But I do want to have some discipline when it comes to it. It is part of the goal with this is just self-improvement in general while playing a game. It just so happens that a lot of my issues can be helped through streaming somehow. It has been a huge help, honestly, the very little bit that I've done. It's just so much easier to speak in general, I guess. It's just helped with that whole side of things. And then I'm gonna try to not cover myself on camera next time I stream. It's there in case, I don't know, in case I really don't feel like it. But that is one of the things I'm trying to work on while I stream, is getting used to being seen. It is one of the, not one of the biggest struggles, it is one of the most uncomfortable struggles that I'm dealing with right now, internally. Working on it in a couple of different ways, so Twitch is one of a handful of things, including talking to a doctor. There's no getting around. If you have mental health issues, see a doctor. There's no way around that. Nobody looks, I'm not gonna say nobody looks down upon you for it, but only scumbags look down upon you for getting mental health help. The scumbags and the insanely misinformed and stupid. I don't know what else. We're just getting fucked this game. But yeah, oh my god, I almost forgot. I don't think I talked about it. Earlier I was on Discord. Yeah, I didn't talk about it. I just brought up Discord and forgot about the story. Earlier, I was on Discord, in the political Discord server. It's just politics. I don't know what the hell it's called other than that. I think it's just politics. But there's a chat in there. I figured I have conservative friends. I'm not at all conservative myself. I don't think. I wouldn't say. But I have conservative friends that I haven't talked to in a while, and I kind of do want to see other conservatives' points of views points of views. And so I went in there, not looking to talk or anything, but just listen, as I kind of normally do on there, just listen. And the whole discussion, I guess, was about how video games are made for children. That was the topic. And, there was just no end to the mental gymnastics that people had, or, well, these two guys in there had to try doing to just, like, justify Grand Theft Auto, for one. Like, it just does not make sense. And then they got to a point where they were just kind of saying, well, it is childish. But, like, only to a judgmental prick who, like, doesn't matter in the slightest in anybody's life who, like, plays video games, I guess? I don't know. The guy really felt superior for saying that adults play, golf and chess, but are childish if they play video games at all. It wasn't even about it being a waste of time, it was just purely because it's childish. Which even still, like, doesn't make sense if you're gonna say, well, GTA, well, actually, no, Red Dead Redemption would have been a better thing to have brought up in that time, in that whole thing. Like, there is no child, I don't think there's any child going through the story mode of Red Dead Redemption 2. That is a hefty fucking story for an adult, much less a fetus. Like, there's no fucking way. That is blatantly made for adults. They're, like, saying that isn't the case is ignoring reality. I think at that point it's kind of bending reality to your will, like Ramatra is with my ass. But yeah, anybody who thinks playing video games is for children, or that they are made for children, or that you are childish for playing video games, or thinks any less of you for getting mental health help, all of them go under the umbrella of scumbag, in my opinion. I don't know, there's just so much I can be, like, good faith with at that point. Like, just fuck those people. I don't know what else to say. Don't listen to them. Walk away. That's what the men do, remember? I remember being told that as a kid. Real men walk away. Which everybody above infant walks. So I feel like anybody above that can walk away, you know? It doesn't require you to be an adult even. You can be a child and walk away. Which says something when it comes to these man-children on Discord debating whether video games are strictly for children or not, or strictly made for children or not. Anyway, I think that is going to be the end of today's stream. I've been streaming for a little over an hour. Right now, my schedule, let me pull that up really quick. Fuck, I got a text and I didn't realize. The schedule as it is right now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I will be seeing you tomorrow. The time is going to be 7 to 11 Eastern time, so I'm gonna try to put that somewhere in the channel, on the channel, whatever, in the descriptions and everything. Just kind of getting everything set up and organized when it comes to this all. I want to be consistent with it, and in order to do that, I feel like I had to kind of make this schedule. And it should also help with the burnout that I was experiencing. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this. This was kind of just an off-the-cuff stream for tonight. So I appreciate you regardless of what I'm about to say next. If you want to know when I go live, give me a follow. You should get a notification somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure how these platforms work entirely right now. On both my YouTube and my Kick streams, on my channels, whatever you would call them, there's a Linktree link in there, which has everything that I'm connected to, so if you want to, stalk an eyeball or two, go there. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. I love you. Maybe not you, but I love you. And you. Good night.